November 4th, 2018. Malise Turner says Chris Hansen is out to kill me. And this is a call to, or an email, I forget which, an email, I guess, to Matt Bryant at U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Matt, last night we got a call from a woman we do not know named Malise Turner. She said she was calling out of concern for Carole's safety, despite Joe being in jail. Much of the conversation was rambling about Chris Hansen. She claims Hansen told Joe that if he would provide her with the drugs, presumably tranquilization, but she mentioned stabilizer, she would shoot Carole in the butt, put her in the trunk of my car, and bury her on my 14 acres, or something close to that. Turner said that Joe gave Hansen a bottle of ketamine, the drug used to immobilize. Not sure, if provable, if that would be a drug violation. What Hansen wanted in return from Joe was a monkey. According to Turner, while Joe was here in Florida, before his arrest, Hansen was displaying a new monkey on Facebook. Turner initially had a positive relationship with Hansen that began over a $5,000 laptop Turner offered on Craigslist that Hansen inquired about. Hansen offered to pay for the laptop by giving Turner a monkey. Turner already had one monkey. At first, they had a positive relationship, but over time, Turner observed the constant GoFundMe efforts, checked with the IRS, and said Hansen is not a nonprofit, feels the monkeys in Hansen's care were mistreated, says Hansen and her group try to get monkeys taken away from owners so that they can get them and sell them, calls Hansen crazy and a very good con artist. Turner says Hansen is still passionately supportive of Joe, feels Carole is responsible for his being in jail, attended Joe's wedding with a monkey named Emily, and told people she and Emily intended to go on the road with Joe as his singing career blossomed and Emily would be a star. Turner mentioned having talked to Jackie Thompson, former wife of Mark, the sniper, and something about Jackie talking to authorities, the marshals. So it's not clear to me if Turner really has any first-hand knowledge or is just repeating something from Thompson, in which case it may be information you already have. I am confident if you already knew and perceived a threat that you would have alerted us. Meantime, Turner says Hansen has moved to Bartow, Florida, which is only an hour from us, and then it gives the address. Turner said she would be willing to speak with you if you wanted, and then we gave him her phone number. In the past, we would not have taken a conversation like this as seriously as we do now. So if you have any knowledge that would give comfort, or alternatively, are able to do a better job than Carole could in sifting through what Turner says to see how credible it is, we would appreciate it. Howard Baskin. And then I gave Chris Hansen's Facebook profile address. And then later, in a text, Malise reminded me that Jackie Thompson had called me back then, right after Joe shot the blow-up doll of me, and played a recording of their plot to kill me. She said her ex-husband, Mark, the sniper, told Joe that they'd have to wait a while after he blew up the doll because it would be too obvious that it was them if anything happened right then. I asked her to send me the recording. She did, but it was so difficult to make out that I didn't save it myself, although I probably turned it over to Matt Bryant at the time. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.